much in the way of kick-cut chances. Both these guys are very fast. And as one would expect, they were waiting to come on. So when I notice the KAIZER Chiefs will be making 3 changes. In your picture, Bloody Lepo, who certainly had a good half, and in the way of KOTOKO, they'll be making 2 changes of their own here. KAIZER Chiefs player that will be coming in off the bench. So some of the players that are coming on here in various parts of the season, of course, Shabalala Modi, and amongst the top goal scorers last year out at KAIZER Chiefs this season, having struggled physically in that first half, so he's one of the 2 men that now is Shabalala, who is on Tuba and Modi. Those the 3 changes. They will be making way in a very good first half. Tabatsele and Villaga is another that will be making way, and it's Modi that will come on in his place, and Silva will be making this season with Tuba coming in to lead the attack as KAIZER Chiefs get the second half underway, attacking the goal to the right of your picture. Looking for the forward pass here. So, looking to create another clear-cut chance here. The Canadians, decent ball in there. Chiefs doing well to concede the corner. At worst, the big men put forward, amongst them, of course, and the Ansu. So they got the corner, and they chance to whip in another hold on, and struggling physically. Empty time now in this match. When you think back to the first half, when one of these has struggled physically, coach. And now they still wait for the first goal of the afternoon, turning into evening. As you can see, the shade now very much extended all the way across the field here at the Mozambique Stadium. Will get slightly chillier going into the evening, although that's amongst the warmest parts of the South African winter when you come out to Durban. Seven in the box here as the Canadians are able to create a chance out of the heavy numbers pushed forward. Tetra gets up well, battling against Hilary Adobo. Tetra. Well, Chiefs again will be looking to find their best foot forward here in the second half, something they are yet to do in trying to trouble their opponents. Comfortably picked up here by KAIZER Chiefs in the right back position as Tetra. And McCarthy. Level. Now he starts here with KOTOKO now. Well, the call into the danger area, and in the end, that was released at the tad too late, and they straight into the offside position. Just off with the movement from Albert Mark. Now, the level. Doing a good job of holding it up, but he's back to goal in. That's nice. Down stepping up defensively for Henry Elmson. So, just over 5 minutes gone by here in the second half, and still the scoreline unknown between these two sides. As we go. There's impact forward now, looking for that ball over the top on this near side, and well, they haven't quite found their rhythm as yet in this second half of KAIZER Chiefs. With the changes made as yet. So, here's Frederick Cassieri. Has very much been a fitness game up to this point, with neither one of these attacking sides able to crack the other open on a regular basis. Tetra, meanwhile, to win it back in the middle of the park. Now, Lille isolated and nowhere to go forward, so up to go back in order to keep it moving. Now, for this space here, again, opening up on that far side for KAIZER Chiefs. Now, McCarthy looking a bit more central with these fast Chiefs. Separate work out their way here as they drive into the box. Bit of a testing angle, so nothing wrong with looking for the teammate at the first time of asking. Again, it's Chiefs probing. Mode finds the teammates. They can't find a yard for the shot, KAIZER Chiefs. KOTOKO having enough numbers back to deal with the danger. And they've won the set piece with Miguel committing the foul. Down, son of KAIZER Down, to the left of your picture in, watching on. There's Albert Samoa, fouled here by Miguel. Now, this was good play by KAIZER Chiefs. Work initially on the defensive end, and it's piling more and more numbers back here. Enables them to deal with the threats. Now, Miguel. No, but now Chiefs with a Satan goal! Oh, it's come off the woodwork! Camera well and truly beaten best chance of the second half. That's what. Chiefs pushing forward again, looking to blow the door down. That's the say. Good chance! And once again, Camera gets his body in the right position to deny Tuba. Early run. Tetra amongst those involved. Over on the turn, and well, Shabalala, so unlucky. Looking for a stunner. Well and truly beaten was Camera. Then the movement of the ball is top-notch then from Shinga, who continues to have a good game. Really has been impressive in the left-back position. So there'll be a few positives here from a KAIZER Chiefs point of view. Remember, the left-back position at times was a talking point from a worrying standpoint out at KAIZER Chiefs last season. Question marks defensively in the goalkeeping department as well, and on the front foot. And so far, those three positions have had positive ticks. One could argue inside the opening hour. The Shinga, the Turbanites, quite the game here. One of two that started the game from a Chiefs point of view, from the KZN Academy. The other is Tabo Taylor. Approaching the hour. Again, the movement is good. Modi was hoping for the set piece, one time challenge again. The referee with a lovely view on the game. Then Chiefs again looking for that forward pass, and oh, there's just a bit too much onto it on that occasion. He is quick, is Tuba, but asked just a bit too much from that occasion. Waiting that ball, and there's a clear-cut opportunity awaiting the KAIZER Chiefs. Well, KOTOKO, last time they won the Canadian Premier League back in the 21-22 season. They've won the FA Cup. They've won the Super Cup on a good number of occasions. 3 FA Cup in double figures in the numbers they've won it. Right. Champions League twice back in 1970 and 1983, so they'll certainly be feeling they need to roll back the clock in the way of their presence on the continent. Now, Liverpool, great movement here, great pace about KAIZER Chiefs. They really do have a menacing look about them. Liverpool continuing his forward movement. Ball in there again, and soon clearing, and KOTOKO pinned back for the time being. Nicely done, beautifully done by Shinga. Continues to have a finder of a game. The left back. and use the Shinga, the 25-year-olds. There's one that will be winning over a few hearts during the course of the afternoon with the performance he's put forward here. So important to have a good showing in front of your home crowd, so to speak, in inverted commas, considering he is a Durbanite. Good touch, good turn, but the cover defense is top from KAIZER Chiefs. And it's solid with the challenge. Asedi. Now the match with the stormer pitch here. ASANTE KOTOKO, can they find their best moments going forward here in the second half? Powerful run going forward and numbers being eliminated in the end. It's a set piece in a lovely area. Munyani, the man exposed. The left back, Asedi. Some good movement. Joined the club a year ago, July of last year, Asedi. From Sanaraka. Enjoying his showing here at the Moses Mapida Stadium. A lovely day. It's chilly out in Durban today, but still a lovely day for a family outing of this nature. See some top quality football and getting the season started. As the players are finding their touch and sharpening their blades, so to speak, in inverted commas, ahead of the season coming by. Out in the stands, they are doing likewise and familiarizing themselves with their counterparts. Getting their war cries underway. For the McDowns, there'll be many selfies to be taken during the course of the next season in their travels across the country in the colors of KAIZER Chiefs. Youngsters watching me. Was a decent striker in his KAIZER Chiefs days as well. KAIZER Junior. He's for Peterson. Formerly with Ajax and Vets in the past. In the way of his KAIZER Chiefs career, 48 appearances, 45 goals conceded. Very nearly at a goal a game. Career-wise, 87 appearances in the league with 85 goals conceded in the PSL. Now this pace and movement of the ball out to their far side. Always love to see those crossfield balls and a defender immediately isolated by a winger that's looking to have a go at him. Chinga. Shabalala. Nicely done in winning the track here and finding Tetwa, keeping it moving. Comfortable with the ball at his feet is Aiden McCarthy as he drives for the pass. Still good enough to find the teammates, and Buyani beaten by a good challenge. And keeping it moving. Well, throughout the afternoon, there haven't been all too many clear-cut opportunities here. And that said, there's been a very entertaining game of football. Here's Samba O'Neill, then looking to build from the back. He's from Congo, a neighbor to Lilepo, who's from the DRC. Another that's been in the club a year is Samba O'Neill. well, they do have the traveling supporters. Also, there are a few Ghanaian journalists that have come through and up here in the media area have come out to, of course, make friends, make new partnerships and contacts from down south. Yellow cards is the first shown here to Sambo Neal, formerly with Rahimo FC, is the 25-year-old. Again, when you look at this side, the oldest is just about 26-year-old out of those that started the game, that being man just picking up the yellow card, Sambo Neal. Many of them still 23, 22, 21 years of age, a few that are 25. Six push forward, you have KAIZER Chiefs. Up, so the referee can have a word with one of, in fact, a couple of players. One of them is Aidan McCarthy, the other is Sambo Neal, who's just picked up the yellow card. So, all in, far post, and well, it's very nearly an own goal. Clear off the line then. As well, they just about get their house in order at the expense of a corner to ASANTE KOTOKO. Quality in the ball in here. Can't ignore it as there is a man behind him in Tuba. And they're trying to backheel it, very nearly gets the better of his own keeper. So, another corner it is. The post! Certainly causing discomfort with 66 minutes gone by and still no between these two sides. KOTOKO are having to work, OJ, and keeping it at no. Attacked on the near post, cleared by O'Neal straight into Miguel then. It's so fortunate. So that hasn't found the back of the net, finds the outside of the net for KOTOKO. There's Miguel. Teta. The level. Went down here for the Ghanaians, and looks as though it is Antu that is struggling. Well, play held up here. Unwittingly, I do believe making contact with the opponent's face. Then Austin, all they might be in the process of creating transport for the whistle going against them. And they will need better quality if they are to open up that Kotoko defense, KAIZER Chiefs. Into the last 20 minutes of this encounter. Still don't know the scoreline between these two sides. Now Chiefs on the up and up. Runners to the left and right. What about the right decision? Right ball, right run, and the perfect tackle. The level with pace and great movement of the ball. Then looked as though he's gotten the better of ASANTE. And what a recovery defensively. The defensive player of the match then with the Shabalala. Playing through the quality ball then. Must you certainly do have an understanding as I continue from last season. Shabalala and Lilepo. Now for ASANTE. He's feeling the effects physically. Now the metro shot is a disappointing one. Now, Chiefs again with time and space and runners. Just about all over the field here from the left to the right. Shabalala with the ball in, he's overcooked it somewhat. And another ball played in, easily dealt with by the Kotoko defense. And keeping Chiefs at bay. So, double. Will be coming on. Chiefs looking to build from the back here. McCarthy with a bit of time, a bit of space. Very comfortable with the ball at his feet, both he and Mikael. Always looking for that forward pass to play between the lines. There it is, McCarthy. Now for the space here, going into the final third again. Good movement going into the box for KAIZER Chiefs. They also picked to get numbers back defensively. However, Kotoko, Lilepo. Big red ball here. Nodi. Here's McCarthy. The vision. Ball could have been better. Had room for improvement. Towards the near side. So, go. Will be coming on. President Global will replace President Global. To the showing here. So, it's been a physically demanding afternoon of football here. The PSL has said also a fair bit of experience under his belt. The man from Escort, right here in the Kingdom of the Zulu, originally. Over 31 years of age, so he'll want to make use of the time remaining in the top flight of his career. At the best of his years, here he is with time and space. And he's also played for Royal Eagles, Black Leopards, of course trained from Stellenbosch. Flag up on the near side against KAIZER Chiefs here. Well, for both sides, it's about getting ready for the upcoming campaign. And of course, KAIZER Chiefs fans have a lot to look forward to in the way of the opening fixtures in the Premiership. This season starts on the 10th of August, for those of you wondering, and it starts against what's been a side that's certainly earned the respect in the top line of South African football over the last few years. That being Stellenbosch, an away game for KAIZER Chiefs. Then it doesn't get any easier. Polokwane City will be the first visitors to KAIZER Chiefs in the first home match. Then at home to Richards Bay. And not long after the season gets underway, they will make the trip across Gauteng and ignite the Tshwane versus Jozi battle for the first time in the new season as they go up against Sundowns. All of that in August. Now, good work defensively here from KOTOKO. After the Sundowns game, Chiefs will be coming down to the Kingdom of the Zulu for showing against Golden Arrows, who have proven to be a tough side over the years. Yeah. Latest to the referee's book, and what's been a competitive but clean game of football for the most part here this afternoon. Just the second player to pick up a yellow card. That's why it starts showing against December O'Neill. From a refereeing point of view, many will be happy with the way this game has been officiated here during the course of the afternoon, of course. Now, the time and space in the middle of the park. There's good movement here on this near side. I'll tell you what, even when the Chiefs have had the momentum and have been on the up and up offensively, this Canadian side has been very well structured and have proven extremely tough to break down. So, Abaso is the man that will be coming on. So Teta makes way. Now, your chance here. In the one-on-one battle, it's all about skill, determination, and power in the end. McCarthy's done well in staying cold side, and in doing so, slow down Kotoko enough for the cavalry to arrive. Now, here's a double. The official is Sanon Jabulu Ndela. Now, time effective here. And the Chiefs do have the corner. Now, there's the corner, or rather the cross, I beg your pardon. Again, easy dealt with Kotoko having enough numbers back. Chiefs again looking for another opportunity, and well, they're appealing for a penalty. They were immediately up on their feet in the stands. All eyes on Osi Kumalo. And Chiefs do have the decision. Now, flexible kneel. Amoa. As well as that Sue will question the referee for his decision here. Out in the stands, Chiefs fans are celebrating what could be a great chance to go into the lead with just a few minutes remaining in this match. Certainly in the last 10 minutes, and a great chance to lift the Toyota Cup for the first time. Have a look at it again. Chabalala looking for Mori. How much of that contact from Ansu was enough to cause the foul? Don't look only up at the shoulder, and that's to wonder if there's contact between them and their feet as well. In the end, Chiefs with the decision made by Pierre Ngozi Kumalo. I was just saying a couple of minutes ago how the officials have been outstanding so far this afternoon. Tough choice to make, made by Kumalo. Van Wayne, the captain's armband, leading from the front in as far as taking the charge here. Miguel, a chance to please the KAIZER Chiefs fans ahead of the new campaign. Great turnout here. Let's take it. The question: can the Chiefs take the lead from the squad? They can't believe it. Oh, they're living dangerously. Kotoko. Just about 5 remaining. They thought it was possibly done and dusted. Keep it gone the wrong way. Looking for the bottom corner. Here's the Miguel. It's nothing but air in the end. So, under 5 remaining. great chance to create on the front foot here in the second half. The scoring has been tough for them as this game has continued. Miguel with the clearing header. Chiefs looking to hit on the counter. Muddy loses one, wins the set piece, looking to take it quickly, too hurried. To the point where it was lacking in accuracy. Good work in the middle of the park here. There's Juba. The pressure in the end, the flag is stayed down and whistle goes against Kotoko. They were living dangerously then. KAIZER Chiefs was a good play, positive play on the front foot. And so unlucky that the decision went against them then when it looked as though that one is back in a good area. And Paul McCarthy would have been a worried man for just a second then. Now, Kotoko on the up and up. They win it late in the day here. Here's Amoa. Asieri. Probably a higher both the creator something in for the men from Ghana later in the day. So Level will be making way here. Gaston Serino will come on in his place. Once again, we get to see the depth available at KAIZER Chiefs this season. So what has come in off the pitch, money in off the bench, Shabalala, Tuba, Tabaso and Serino, plenty of depth. Now, let's turn here. The Chiefs are very quick to win it back into nine. Sent Kotoko a chance to push forwards. Muddy, isolated the defender, has a goal in a more. 4 minutes added on to the end of the 90. Kotoko with great movement up the ball here as they get into the final third and in a full stretch. Now, we'll play it in then again. It's Kotoko that get it clear. Now, Munyai. He's done well at protecting the ball here. As he tries forward, and Siedi is the man that's late to the challenge. Time running out, and the penalty shootout should be coming up. So, more changes being made here. And Inusa is one of the new men on. He's taking the penalty later in the day. And there will be one more player coming on here. And making way is Hillary a double. Now, Chiefs the ball in for a post. Oh, it's a chance. It's a real chance. The connection, nowhere near what it should be, but a real chance for Miguel. Earlier, missed from the penalty spot. He had another opportunity here. The back post. The connection just isn't right. The range enough to think it's a cut goal scoring opportunity. That's moments over this first half, or rather the second half, I beg your pardon. Penalty shootout awaits. McCarthy. Dovu. Wow. And over. On the far side, he's a little disappointed. He didn't get the decision from the officials. Still struggling to catch up to the pace of the game since coming on here in the second half. So, 8 minutes done and dusted, and it will be a penalty shootout to separate KAIZER Chiefs and ASANTE KOTOKO after a good afternoon of good competitive football here, where Chiefs could have won the league through a penalty. Miguel, but his penalty went wide of the mark. Miguel gets another chance later on in the day. But a few of the players impressive on the day. Yes, Singer was definitely one of them. At the end of it all, after 90 minutes, there's KAIZER Chiefs no, ASANTE KOTOKO no, penalties will follow. Durban in the Kingdom of the Zulu, and of course at the Moses Mabhida Stadium in the Toyota Cup, where we now will be going to a penalty shootout for the second time today, considering the KAIZER Chiefs legends and the legends from the Kingdom of the Zulu. Well, it went down to a penalty shootout. Chiefs were successful in that regard, and here we are with Chiefs up against ASANTE KOTOKO, and again it will be a penalty shootout to separate both the sides. Big question, will it be the men from Ghana? That's the spot which, well, begs the question, will Miguel be amongst the five to step forward for KAIZER Chiefs to take the penalty? Usually the answer is yes. In situations of that nature, when as far as the men from Ghana, ASANTE KOTOKO, they themselves will be looking for a good showing, a positive 5 to, well, step up and get the better of Brendan Peterson, hardly tested in this match. This moment, of course, coming in the first half, where he dealt with a header that came in off the surface. And that was a little too straight right above him, so comfortable height, comfortable save. So the test will be tougher from the penalty spot, and he may need to be at his very best. The former Ajax and British specimen. Well, in the Legends game a little bit earlier, it was 3 penalties aside. I can assure you it will be 5 penalties aside this time around. So both goalkeepers being reminded of the rules here. Pilar and Bosi Kumalo, the match referee. Pearson the first to try and come up with the heroics in the way of making a save. KOTOKO will look for the early advantage. There's ASANTE is the first to step forward. The 26-year-old international. Eyes on the ball here. So far, hardly having a peek at Brendan Peterson. So, here is ASANTE. Oh, that's beautifully done. Keeper gets right, but that's on the bottom corner, and it's ASANTE KOTOKO to take the advantage in this penalty shootout. Eye on the ball, eye on the prize, and well, would have needed something truly special from Peterson to come up with the save. Coming late to the match. Don't believe he had the touch in the time he was out there, so he was coming from the penalty spot here, try and get the better of Mohammed coming up. So here is Gaston Sireno. Wow, that's beautifully done. Kept it cool here, makes it look easy in making it 1-1. Side in the way of my experience in this KAIZER Chiefs team is Gaston Sireno. That's nicely done. And he's done. So, one penalty converted a piece here. And what's up forward is Moa. And two already. Put one beyond Peterson. from the penalty spot. Here is Albert Samoa. Boos from around the Mozambique Stadium to add to the pressure for Amoa. Got a step. Amoa it is again. Keeper sent the wrong way. That's nicely done. We've seen some top quality penalties so far. The keeper's really standing no chance of getting on to the end of it. Handle the pressure well. Handle the pressure superbly. Did Amoa. So, here is to another of the men that are coming off the bench for KAIZER Chiefs. So far, the two takers have both coming off the bench in the second half. Up against Mohamed Kamara. Looking to make it 2-2, denied by Kamara. Advantage. ASANTE KOTOKO. So far, it's not their day from the penalty spot, but I only say so far because they can still turn it around. Easy penalty to save. It lacked power, it wasn't directed well. Plenty of room for improvement. Well, they look for the real advantage now. To ASANTE KOTOKO. It's Lord Amoa. Looking to make it 3-1 in favor of Kotoko. Amoa! Oh, it's gone wide! Oh, keeper, guess right. Still matter in the end. Chiefs may very well have a lifeline. A chance to turn it all around here. Looking for the bottom corner. Very similar to the penalty taken earlier by Miguel, where he missed it within the 90 minutes. Eshabalala. He can actually take away the advantage. Got to go ahead if he gets the beating of Mohamed Kamara. Neshabalala, cheeky, so cheeky. They would have enjoyed that around the country. Cool as ice. And Neshabalala. And all advantage cancelled out for Kotoko. Ah, man. Oh, they enjoyed that. They thoroughly enjoyed that on the KAIZER Chiefs bench. Now, there's Asieri, the 22-year-old. They have to place it right once again, according to the referee. That may add to the nerves here for Patrick. I missed the last one. Need to convert this. Yeah! Denied by Peterson. Went for power. And got a strong contact onto that and keeping that away. So Chiefs with a chance to grab the advantage here. So we go into the second half of this shootout in the first five. Went straight. In the end, Peterson, but he's body behind it quite nicely. Serious chance this for Chiefs. So McCarthy looking to give Chiefs the advantage. Serious advantage now. The central defender, oh, it's denied here by Camera. Yet another save for Camera. So both goalkeepers adding to the drama. And both these sides once again struggle to have one separate itself from the other in the contest. Now, tough day here. Where Chiefs can't pull away from ASANTE KOTOKO, nor can ASANTE KOTOKO pull away from KAIZER Chiefs in open play, nor in the shootout. Both of the chance here to take the advantage, and both seeing the goalkeepers at their very best. So, they missed the last two. The KOTOKO, and they bury this. Oh, what a save from Peterson! Keeper stay in the shootout. Did he move a little early? There's a certain protest here from the Grenades against Brendan Peterson. Moment Camera seems to have a lot to say. Mansour's got a lot to say. Oh, in this case, O'Neill, I beg your pardon. But there is one more penalty to be taken here for KAIZER Chiefs to convert. And, well, win the whole thing. If they do convert, I do suspect the officials had miscounted. There's still Camera is saying the keeper was off his line here. He's saying Brendan Peterson left his line. Chiefs with a chance to seal it. You look at it again. He's way off his line. Way off his line. Good yard or so off his line then. Is Brendan Peterson. He's still making a case with Mohamed Camera. Modi to win it for KAIZER Chiefs. So, Modi against Camera. Modi to end KAIZER Chiefs the third. Cup, no! He's denied by Camera. The drama continues. Chiefs have missed their last two. KOTOKO 3. Again, comfortable heights. Lovely reactions. Now, there's Johnson. Sudden death by the away. And Johnson up against Peterson. He had left his line, by the way, in the last. They've struggled in the last three. In as far as conversions, and Johnson gets them back to scoring ways. The answer is yes, says the keeper the wrong way, and immediate now it's on death. They have to convert to stay in at Kaiser Chiefs. Nicely done. Tip is cool. Was it Miguel stepping forward? The man who missed the penalty inside 90 minutes. Has to convert, keeps in it. That's the target altogether inside 90. Important to keep it on target this time around. Yes, Miguel! Oh, it's denied by camera. ASANTE KOTOKO of the Toyota Cup champions. The captain misses twice in a one day. In fact, he misses once and is denied on another occasion. Moment camera, the hero of the day. And, well, 2 Toyota Cups. One against the young and Liberty last year. Younger photo winners. Here they are again against ASANTE KOTOKO this year. It's the Cranes that walk away the Toyota Cup champions against Kaizer Chiefs. So the wait to be crowned Toyota Cup champions will continue for Kaizer Chiefs. Thoroughly enjoyable day of football. They'll be hoping things are much better going forward as we look back at the save again. Comfortable save. It's a poor penalty in all honesty. And for the Canadians, they've had to work hard to take us into the penalty shootout and to enjoy the celebrations day to day. So, at the end of it all, after it ended with a 0-0 scoreline in 90 minutes, it's the Cranes that win it from the penalty spot quite dramatically with both Peterson and Camera doing a good job.